Hi everybody, Salimah here, yoga therapist and the director of YogaVision online. Lovely to have you here and thank you for tuning in from wherever you are in the world. It's a pleasure and an honor to be with you. The question today is, what's the difference between Kundalini Yoga and Hatha Yoga? Great question, and there's a lot to talk about there, so let's keep it to the most basic things. Number one is, so there are 5 main differences. Number one is, in a Kundalini Yoga class, the teachers will always wear white. That's a uniform, so to speak, and a way of reflecting back to you as the student a blank canvas. In other words, when I'm wearing white, you see yourself reflected back to you. White expands the aura. And so when a teacher is sitting in front of you wearing white, it's very simple and straightforward to pay attention. There's nothing distracting about the clothing. So that's probably one of the main differences. Number 2 is that teachers in this tradition generally don't demonstrate. You may see me do a little bit of movement just to get you going, but generally everything's taught from one space. And the idea there is that when I'm seated and I'm looking around, I can see everybody clearly and I can focus and pay attention, which is very different from a practice where I might be moving and trying to observe what you're doing. So that's number 2, is that teachers generally don't demonstrate. Number 3 is Kundalini Yoga is taught as a formula. There's a beginning, the opening mantra, there are warm-up exercises, then the Kriya itself, the main body of work, the relaxation, and then the meditation, and then the close. And this is taught as a formula. Almost every single class works that way. And with that formula becomes something that's easy for you to predict as a student in the class, and also something that you get used to in terms of a ritual and a way of approaching your class. In other words, it's not different every single time. The meat and potatoes in between is different, but the plate remains the same. So that's something that gets us a little closer to a ritual. And when we ritualize, we start to become a little bit more familiar and more comfortable. The next one is that each of the practices are unique. There are literally hundreds of kriyas, all with a different purpose, all with a different meaning, and all with a different intention. And each one of those creates a very unique experience. And then also with the meditations, there are literally hundreds of meditations and hundreds of different styles of breath work, and all of this lead to a very unique type of practice. Remember that you're different every single day, and so what you experience, whether it's the exact same class on a video, you will experience it differently, hear maybe something differently, because you're starting to evolve and grow and change in your practice. And then finally, what I'd like to leave you with is that the results are guaranteed. This is one of the fastest ways to move your consciousness, to shift your awareness, because it is the yoga of awareness. Different from all other traditions, this one is about awakening your awareness. And so when you're alert, awake, aware, and alive, and you know that, and you operate from that place, you become more powerful in your life. You become a leader in your life. And that's when you start to have impact. And impact is all of what this is about. So, I hope you enjoyed this explanation, and if you do like what we're doing on this channel, hit the like and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking for personalized guidance on how to use Kundalini Yoga for healing, for your enlightenment, and for your evolution, send me an email, love.yogavision@gmail.com. Much love. Until we see each other next, keep practicing. Sat Nam.